Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing more of our Asia AI Only battles. And what turn is it? That's a good question. I think we were like 240s-ish, so this episode or the next one probably going to be the end. Japan's been running away with it at this point, so I could almost say I don't know if it's worth watching the rest of them, but you know, we will just to see what happens. Khmer has some spec ops now, and they also have infantry. Question is, well, okay, let's see, what does Japan currently have? They have 1 infantry and a bunch of cavalry. So they don't have, nope, 2 infantry. They don't have a super strong army right now. India, do you have anything that can compete? You just have mostly great people and traders. Oh, you do have 4 infantry up here. And it looks like you're going for Jiadong. Now, this was a Chinese city that I think India has had control of for the last few episodes, I think. Mongolia is still kind of hanging out down here. They almost have no troops at this point, so I don't know what happened there. We have a lot of warrior monks. Oh no, these are the special units. Never mind. How late are these guys? They are musket men. They look like they're an upgrade to musket men. So Philippines are doing pretty good over here. They're doing a heck of a lot better than Indonesia is. Although Indonesia has, I think, leveled out. They're no longer losing territory to China or Indonesia, so they're in an okay spot. They really need to push city over here. Get some, yeah, because they almost have no kapungs. They have a few kapungs. Not as many as I was hoping they would pop out, though. Because they just seem to be so good together. It's Khmer. They have a couple infantry. So, but Khmer is not actually butting up against Japan. So really, Malaysia would be the only one. See, Japan's really just got such a huge bonus in this game because they were next to Malaysia, who got hurt really early on from Khmer and just never caught up. And then they kind of had Korea next to them, but Korea's never been too aggressive in this game. I mean, look at their troops. And the only times they've been aggressive, it's been towards India. The funny thing is, India's gotten declared on more than, I think, anyone at this point. Okay, so Kazan ended up flipping. Somehow, this infantry is getting owned right now by the walls. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look for a mod without walls. AI cannot build walls. I think that would just be so much better. To be honest, I kind of almost want that in single player too. I think walls are like my least favorite thing in the game. Because A, they take forever to build. I'm thinking, now in Civ 5, you used to have a city strength even if you didn't have walls, right? Because I kind of remember being able to attack early on with the city strength. And I don't mind having the city being able to attack. The issue is the 2 layers, like the garrison health and then the fortification health. It gets a little ridiculous to actually take them out. Because it also starts getting bonuses too, and it just, oh man, it's so hard unless you actually have siege equipment. I just don't remember Civ 5 hating walls as much as I have come to hate them in Civ 6. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I just have baggage. I probably just have baggage. So, Japan's looking nice and futuristic. I do love their city over here. Did we ever find out who built the Petra? I don't think we did. I love how they have a military encampment, a fort. Military encampment. Yeah, that's not quite the name of it. This would have been such a good Petra town, Tokyo. It's kind of funny because, you know, Tokyo is a little more on the snowy side, right? It's over by the mountains, I think, right? I don't know. Malaysia, I love your freaking artwork buildings, dude, whatever these are. The Rumah. It's their special building. So, this was someone designed this themselves, and you can kind of tell, like, there's not quite as many textures on the roof, or the textures are a little more simplistic, but they still look really, really cool. What did they give them, by the way? Culture and food. Huh. So, they're getting a lot of culture and food boost right now. Interesting civs. Interesting. Why did you build a fort way out there? Why did you build 2 forts way out here? On your northern freaking side. Okay. Whatever. By the way, there's another natural wonder right there. So, I think that's our 3 natural wonders we've seen. Indonesia made peace with Japan. Indonesia made peace with Mongolia. Indonesia isn't really in a position to fight a war. So, Quezon ended up flipping, became neutral. So, Philippines are trying to take it. I just don't think Mongolia has the troops to kind of hold it right now. So, who was second place? Second place was very much India. Downside is India just still has a lot of great people just hanging out. So they need more theater squares is what they really need. But like I said before, I think it's a little too late. The only other thing we could see is we do have some spaceports going up for Korea. Are they going to be able to finish them in time, though? Doubtful. Actually, they're about to shoot off the first rocket. Okay. But are they going to be able to shoot off 5 more rockets in 60 turns? Doubtful, I think. Doubtful. Mongolia was in second place, remember, tech-wise. So, did Mongolia get any spaceports up? I think there was the rocket. I think we just heard that. What is this? Oxford. Oh, that looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen the finished Oxford. Oxford is one of those mid-level wonders that's sometimes pretty hard to get unless you rush for it. We either heard the rocket go off or we're hearing that going on. Khmer finished a wonder. I wonder what the wonder is. They're building a science district? No, Broadway. Mount St. Michel they already had. Let's see, what other wonders are here? Taj Mahal they already had. What is this one? Cristo Redentor, there you go. Oh yeah, I couldn't see it because the icon was on it. So that's what they ended up finishing then. Malaysia ended up finishing a wonder. Okay. What did you finish, Malaysia? Malaysia kind of making a late push here. Broadway. They finished Broadway. Okay. So Korea did get its rocket out, right? Yeah, they shot it off. Now, what's funny is they built Ruhr Valley here. And this is like one of the worst places for Ruhr Valley because there are no mines. And then they're not even like shooting off rockets in the city that has Ruhr Valley. So, all right. Korea is... No, they're getting 2 more spaceports, but they're still not... Yeah, they're still not working on the second rocket. So they got the first one done, but that's about it. We are working on flight. Speaking of which, do any of the AI have airplanes? Doesn't seem like it. That's the other thing I wish you could see the AI do more. Planes. I almost wish planes worked a little bit like helicopters where there were units versus like being stationary. Or maybe, I don't know. It seems like it just doesn't work so well. Okay, so we stopped it and then apparently we restarted it. It just seems like they're just not as useful. I don't know. They're hard to use sometimes, I think. I guess is the point. Because you have to keep them based and all that stuff. I'm just saying I wish the AI was really better at using them would be kind of where I'm going with that. So Japan is... Wow. Japan's at 6 and 9. Huh. Who do they have left? Philippines and Indonesia. Both. Indonesia probably aren't going to be too hard. But they're pretty far away. That's kind of the issue. And then Khmer's pretty close. Okay. I can see it happening. Gandhi... Yeah, he's falling way behind now. He's falling way behind there. What about science? You got Korea with the first one, but they still haven't even started the second one. So I think it's still a score victory totally. And man, they're 200 points up now. I think it's the religion. I really do think that religion game's giving them a ton of score. Maybe that's what I should be doing in single player. Maybe I should be going for religions. Only so I can get religious score. I can get like score for religions for my religious play. I just hate, like, when you have such a... You just can't build everything. That's the thing when you're playing in higher difficulty levels because the AI just gets so many bonuses. So, yeah, it's pretty much Japan's game to win at this point. Really, I don't even want to say it's Japan's game to, like, win or lose because I really think they've won. If Japan gains no more score for the rest of the game, I think they still have won. So, Malaysia did build an airport. Japan doesn't have an airport. Japan actually doesn't have many units. And they're kind of dated, too. They're running around with cavalry. So, hey, someone want to, like, go nuke them? I also would love to see that. AI nukes. Okay, Russia officially got eliminated now. China's taking it. So Russia ended up flipping, and then China came and grabbed it. However, they're about to lose it right away. I think it's going to flip to Mongolia. I don't know. India's got a lot of pressure there, too. I actually don't know. It depends probably on who's on a Golden Age versus Dark Age. Man, Mongolia had such a large empire now, and they're getting a little congested. It just doesn't look nearly as strong as what they had there for a while. Because they lost also Kazan and Smolensk. Remember they had that at one point? So if they could actually hold on to Novigrad, or if they could grab Novigrad, they could push towards Kazan, probably get Kazan back, and then get up to Smolensk. We finished a wonder. Indonesia finished a wonder. Seriously? How? What? No one else built it? Is that like what's going on here? Also, what wonder? What wonder? Oh, there you go. The Kilwa. No. Seriously? Should the Kilwa not have been built a long time ago? Or is it wouldn't have been the Forbidden City? Surely not. But both of those are really early wonders, so I have no idea how we finished either of them. I don't see anything on the water. Statue of Liberty already got built. Huh. Interesting. Quezon ended up Mongolia ended up taking it back. However, they are rebelling again. And so Mongolia is kind of using all of its forces there. So now Novigrad is free city again. Korea might be able to grab it with the mechanized infantry. I think the best thing that Mongolia can hope for is that in 8 turns it will flip to them. Because they really don't have the military to take it back. There's a lot of territory with it, too. Also, that's a really nice campus, man. 4 science. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, plus 4 science. So essentially, it's even to Korea. It's the same as Korea. Korea's about to launch off second rocket. There you go. Okay, we have potentials here. Let's keep an eye out and make sure that they actually get this off. No, there you go. So, what, 5 turns left? China declared war on Khmer. Okay. By the way, I'm looking at the comments on the first episode. I'm like way ahead right now. Just because I've been doing backlog and stuff like that. I got Emily's family is coming into town next week. So I don't know. I'm just trying to build a little bit of a backlog. But also, too, I've just been having a lot of fun recording. Is that really the Great Wall right here? That's hilarious. But anyways, a lot of people were mentioning, hey, what about Hearts of Iron as our next AI series? And I'm kind of like on that, only because I know a lot of people are doing AI at least right now with Hearts of Iron. So that's where I was kind of like, I just don't really want to do what everyone else is doing. I still have a Hearts of Iron key to give away. So I got to figure out how I want to do that. Maybe we will do a Hearts of Iron AI series just so I can give away the key. But I don't know. That's going to be a longer game, right? It's probably not going to be like a 1 episode. I don't know. I wonder how long it actually goes if you're on speed 3. Might be interesting just to see. What I would love to do is actually do like an CK2 into EU4 continuation kind of thing. That might be pretty fun as well. But you got 2 turns left. No one's sabotaged it yet. We don't have a France in the game, so sabotaging might be... there might not be a lot of spies, I guess, rolling around. And I don't think any of these civs are really too No! No! Dang it! I had 2 turns left. Are you kidding? And the problem is the AI is so trash at refixing their fixing their spaceports. So, oh man, that sucks. That sucks hardcore. What happened over here? Japan just lost 2 of their cities. Wow, okay. I'm pretty sure these weren't Malaysian cities. These have to be Japanese with Hakodate, and Kalante. So, did you lose score, Japan, by chance? No, no, not at all. Not at all. China's working on their first. What's our ages looking at? Mongolia's in normal. Japan is in a dark age, so that's partly what's happening. We're looking at the atomic era here pretty quickly. I wanted to see... Yeah, Korea probably has access to all the rockets. So it's rather unfortunate that they ended up losing their district. Man, AI, why do you gotta be so bad, dude? Why do you gotta be so bad? You were so close. You could have easily won this. You just needed to freaking put a spy there to protect this stupid thing. Okay, so now that Japan's losing some towns, that makes things a little more interesting, I suppose. I love how there's a free settler, a free city settler. What I would love to see now is a war declaration on Japan. Unfortunately, Korea has no troops, really, and India has no troops, so there you go. Who else declared war? Khmer declared war on China, or China declared war on Khmer. So we do have a war going on up here. But I don't see this happening for either side. I mean, Khmer has quite a few troops, but all these cities are pretty much max fortification right now. I mean, you have 98 freaking city fortification. 99. So yeah, I just don't see these guys flipping. Jakarta ended up flipping. Jakarta was originally Indonesia's city. So Indonesia might be able to grab it back. It might flip back in one turn. Novograd did flip to Mongolia, but it's flipping back. But with that, more importantly, that's going to put pressure on Kazan, as we see. So Kazan's actually going to flip. So Mongolia is getting some city pushing going here. They're not doing anything, but things are going well for them right now. Let's see if Jakarta flips to Indonesia, which I think it will be. Yeah, there goes Kazan. So China, yeah, you can see China immediately piecing out Khmer because they're losing all of their towns right now. And I think they're going to come push Kazan. Hopefully, God, the freaking mechanized infantry, dude. Hopefully, Kazan could flip back to Mongolia, because I'm hoping Mongolia might be able to get a victory off here. The other thing to keep in mind is, remember, China is shooting off rockets, too. Yeah, there you go. There's rocket number 2, I think, about to come out. Because I think they shot off 1 already. So, there's an outside chance, but with only 49 turns, probably not. Yeah, probably not. Jakarta is solid. Novograd, yeah, now Novograd is full loyalty for Mongolia. Okay. You fixed your... Nope. Nope. Did you start the rocket again? On another one? Nope. Oh, yeah, actually you did. Yeah, it looks like he started over. She started over. So there's that. How's Japan? Japan ended up losing both of those towns to Malaysia. That's interesting. And the funny thing is Malaysia actually should be able to get this free settler. Yeah, Malaysia got pretty big and scary. And apparently Japan declared war on Levanta. So this would be also very good for Malaysia if they go and conquer it, because it will probably flip right over. Yeah, interesting. So Japan has no troops over here. Someone come destroy them. They're building Sydney Opera House, which I think is probably the last wonder in the game at this point. I think we've seen every other one. By the way, this city looks so awesome with the walls around it, right on the wall. Philippines finished a wonder. You really just had to, like, counteract what I just said, right? You know. About this being the last wonder in the game, and then he had to go build me another one. Wow, Philippines started expanding over here, so they got a chance. They're also working on tourism, it looks like, too. They got some neighborhoods, they got some resorts, and the Hermitage, right? 99% sure that's the Hermitage. 99% sure it's the Hermitage. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright, well, things got a little more interesting than I was expecting. Kazan is probably going to become another Mongolian city. So Mongolia is definitely getting more powerful. India isn't really doing much of anything, and they still have so many great people here that, I don't know, they're getting rid of a few of them. They only have a couple left, but, man, I still think they're probably way far behind. I don't know what Japan's doing. Maybe they declared war on Khmer. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. They're pretty wide open, though, to attack. Also, I don't know what's happening here. I wanted to see this town flip to Mongolia, and we're going to take a look at the score after that. Mongolia's probably in second place right now. But, you know, there's quite a few people pushing. I don't think Indonesia's in last anymore. Well, Russia lost, so Indonesia's at least not in last place, but... Okay, so Kazan did become Mongolia. Let's go ahead and deactivate the turn. And then the last 30 turns, I guess we will do next episode, probably. A lot of barbarian infantry right now in Japan. Why, though? There we go. Oh, God, I started it. No! Dang it! I got impatient, so I hit the A again, and then, of course, it triggered right as, you know, we started it. Right as we stopped the automation. Okay, so the last 29 turns are going to be the last episode. I still think it's a Japan game to lose. I just don't see them losing it. I really don't. So, Korea's fighting Yerevan with 1 AT soldier. Okay, we got 3 turns left before another age. Japan is back down to 5, so that's probably not going to happen. Cultural victory... they're about a third of the way there. I just don't see it happening. I really don't. Because Japan's fighting pretty hard against the culture. I don't see the culture victory happening. Science victory, now China is about to finish the second, and Korea is about to finish the second. But with only 29 turns, I don't think they can finish 3 more rockets. I just don't think that happens. And then score, it's only 40 point game right now. Gandhi's actually in second. Genghis is still way the heck down here, dude. Technology 104. Wonders, they're equal. Era score is the big issue, man. They got a lot of era score. So being in Dark Age right now is kind of hilarious. They got more great people. Empire size is about even. Civics, they... So wait, oh, it's all era score? Is that seriously? Oh, and then the religion game. Wow. So Japan is almost single-handedly winning because of the religion game. Because they took such a great lead. So here's the thing. Even though they're not going to get a religious victory, because they're so... they have so many more... I guess they got so much more religion points from it. Score points, at least. They're going to be able to win the game, it looks like. A score victory. Interesting. Interesting. Who had the next best religion is Indonesia. We're in last. And we only had 56 points. So I almost feel like the religious points are a little OP. We may want to look at doing religion in the future just for the score points. But yeah, we're going to wrap this episode up here. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, show your support. And as always, hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe if you want to be alerted about all of my video releases in the future. And so yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.